I don't understand why that thing just go off like that.
I don't know either.
I gotta ask your mom, see what she say. I haven't ever did it on her. Yeah, make it real small, put it up in the corner. Maybe where was it first?
I gotta shrink this.
Yeah, okay, got it. Yeah, put it up here a little higher. Yeah, plug it up. Makes no sense. You want to sit on the table?
The cord's too short.
Oh, just sit in that chair.
It's in the chair.
Okay. Shabbat shalom, bro. Gabriel. Yeah, that's right. Let Yahweh be magnified.
You want to play a song again?
Yeah, we'll wait till the people get on. It's back to number one. I think.
I took the CD out.
Oh yeah, put it back there. We'll start back over, brothers and sisters. I think it's number 1. The song. Let's pull over so I can see. Okay. Yeah. Wait a minute. No, it ain't. That was number 2. I think. No, that ain't it. I don't think that was the song. No, you put the right CD in?
Yeah.
Turn it down some. Let's see what's some. Turn it up, down so I'm gonna find this song. I cannot put it. Let me see. No, that ain't it. Go back to number 1. Yeah, that's it. Don't get started.
Elohim Almighty. You know I gotta keep the laws. Genesis to Malachi. HOI, House of Israel, what's up in this? Ooh. Check it. Nah. Blessed is the man who observes all other laws to perform. Preaches on my side to the day I die. See Yahweh perform. Fear the King. Let us sing to the rock of our salvation. Be strong and very courageous. Wait on him and be patient. Exercise goodness and keep all his Sabbath days holy. Speak not your own words. Glorify Yah only. I'm on my E20. 10 commandments for your dummies. I must be in Egypt because everywhere I see mummies. Dead Jacob walk around. Many murders in my town. Many churches in my town. Many curses in my town. Upright, I'd rather die than to sell my soul for a couple dollars. Praise Yahweh, Elohim, give him the glory and the honor. People out here hypnotized. People out here Christianized. We victims of genocide. False prophets telling lies. Christ, yeah, he never died. For our sins, I'll tell you why. Because he changes not. I'm talking about the Most High. Meditating day and night, and I'm walking in the way of light. Meditating day and night, and I'm walking in the way of light. Meditating day and night, and I'm walking in the way of light. Meditating day and night, and I'm walking in the way of light. Praise Yahweh Almighty, righteousness shall drop. They told me to cut my hair. I told them I'm going locks. I won't mar up my beard. I won't round the corners of my head. Leviticus, what Christ said is ridiculous. Love your enemies, hate your mama. Turn a cheek, keep bringing drama. Raven images, I won't let you steal any other's honor. Keep it true, gotta love it. Praise Yah, don't covet. The laws all my life, there is nothing else above it. There's no God beside YAHWEH, keeps it real. R.I.P. Trayvon, R.I.P. Emmett Till, R.I.P. all my peeps that were slain off on the streets. I'm Yahweh's battle axe, kill off this wicked beast. Fred not the seven any wise, send to evil for evil do it shall be cut off quickly. The day Yahweh comes swiftly. Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4, Yahweh is one. Exodus chapter 4, verse 22, I'm his son. Meditate in the ways of life. Get it wrong, make y'all a new song. Speak the truth and carry on the legacy. I see agony, pure blasphemy. Christianity always brought tragedy in the homes, churches on every corner. Still slaves, jails packed with blacks. Still got us in their cages. It amazes me how my people don't consider. Praise Yahweh Elohim, his strong arm delivers. I'm talking about his right hand, I'm talking about his wonders, I'm talking about his commands. I'm so scared of his thunders. Unite my brothers in the laws of the king, who the king, Elohim, no betweens, the supreme. I will sing more of his ways, I will walk in all his ways. Fear his name all of my days, I love to keep his Sabbath days. Holy, he the only redeemer and judge. I put all of my trust in all of my love, and I will say day and night, and I'm walking in the ways of life. Meditating day and night, and I'm walking in the ways of life. Meditating day and night, and I'm walking in the ways of life. Meditating day and night, and I'm walking in the ways of life.
Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters all over the world. I'm YAHWEH ben Israel. I'm a Hebrew servant of the Most High Yah. And I want to give all honor, glory, praise, and worship to Yahweh by saying, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Now, today's topic, I'm going to talk about if you love Yahweh, you will do and keep all his commandments. And now I had to start all over, but I want to ask a question again. Why did Yahweh love Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and Noah? Why did he love them? And the brothers gave me the answer on the first thing. So, and they said because he obeyed and he kept all the commandments, which is true. Now we're gonna deal with this today, and y'all gonna learn something today. Now let's go back to Genesis 26 and start at that first verse.
Genesis chapter 26, verse 1. And there was a famine in the land beside the first famine that was in the days of Abraham.
Now remember, when Abraham started obeying Yahweh, he was not in the Holy Land. He was not in Jerusalem. He was not nowhere near the Holy Land. Read.
And Isaac went to Abimelech, king of the Philistines, into Gerar. And Yahweh appeared unto him and said, Go.
Yahweh appeared to Abraham. Who did he appear to in the New Testament? Nobody. Read.
Go now down to Egypt.
He told him, don't go to Egypt.
Dwell in the land which I shall tell thee of.
Well, why I tell you to go? If I tell you to go to Minnesota, you go to Minnesota.
Sojourn in this land.
That's right. You stay in this land, wherever land I tell you to go.
And I will be with thee and will bless thee.
He always going to be with Abraham and bless thee. And he wasn't in the land when he told him this. He was out of the land when he told him, bless thee. Read.
For unto thee and unto thy seed I will give all these countries, and I will perform the oath which I swore unto Abraham thy father, and I will make thy seed to multiply as the stars of heaven, and will give unto thy seed all these countries, and in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed.
That's right. Be blessed. Now watch this.
Because Abraham obeyed my voice.
Because Abraham obeyed his voice.
And kept my charge.
And kept Yahweh charge.
My commandments.
And kept Yahweh commandments.
My statutes.
And kept Yahweh statutes.
And my laws.
And Yahweh laws. Now show me where he told Abraham to go to church, be baptized, give anybody 10% of some money, and all this old junk, or get a religion. The Almighty didn't tell Abraham none of that. He didn't never tell him to go to church, be baptized, give a pimp 10% of the money, or listen to JC, or go read the New Testament. He didn't tell Abraham that. Now go to Genesis 15. Exodus 15. Exodus 15 to start at the 26th verse.
Exodus chapter 15, verse 26, and said, if thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of Yahweh the Elohim,
If you for real and seriously listen to the voice of Yahweh
and will do that which is right in his sight,
and do what's right in the eyes of Yahweh, what's right in his sight. And I'm going to show y'all what right is. Read.
and will give ear to his commandments,
And give ear to his commandment, mean listen and do the commandments.
and will keep all his statutes.
Keep all Yahweh's statutes.
I will put none of these diseases upon thee,
If you keep all my statutes and all my commandments, I will not put these diseases up on you. But if you don't, you're going to get it.
which I have brought upon the Egyptians.
I'm the one that put it up on the Egyptians.
For I am Yahweh that healeth thee.
I'm the Almighty Yahweh, and I hear you when I get ready. I ain't going to never hear you if you don't keep my commandments and my statutes right. Now go to Exodus 20 and start at the first verse.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 1.
No, did I read Exodus 6? Hold on, let me see. I might forget 16. No, go to Exodus 16 first. Yeah, I missed one. Exodus 16 and start at the 20 at the 22nd verse.
Exodus chapter 16, verse 22.
Now this corn here, read.
And it came to pass that on the 6th day they gathered twice as much bread, 2 omers for one man. And all the rulers of the congregation came and told Moses. And he said unto them, this is that which Yahweh have said.
This what Moses telling the people what Yahweh said. He ain't telling them what Paul or Peter or John said. This is what Yahweh said.
Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto Yahweh.
Now, when he said tomorrow, that means it was in the evening time or that night time. Because tomorrow means the next day. It's going to be dark, light outside. So if he say tomorrow, the Sabbath start in the morning. Not at evening, not at no night. Read.
Bake that which ye will bake today.
Bake what you bake today.
And seethe that ye will seethe.
And bake, seethe mean boil it. Baking and boil it.
And that which remaineth overlaid up for you to be kept until the morning.
Until the morning, because that's when the Sabbath start, in the morning. Not in no evening, not Friday night or Friday evening, in the morning. Read.
And they lay it up till the morning.
In the morning, not evening or night. When the Jewish man Esau say from Friday evening to Saturday, that's when the Sabbath start. He allowed. Read.
As Moses bade, and it did not stink, neither was there any worm therein. And Moses said, eat that today.
He didn't say eat tonight or the evening. He said eat today.
For today is a Sabbath unto Yahweh.
Today is the Sabbath, not tonight, not the evening. Today is the Sabbath.
Today ye shall not find it in the field.
You ain't going to find it in the field today when you go out and look, because if it was at nighttime, you couldn't see. So it had to be day, because you can't see at night.
6 days ye shall gather it.
6 days you should gather it.
But on the 7th day, which is the Sabbath, and if there shall be none.
That's rain. It's the Sabbath. It's the Sabbath day. It's the 7th day of the Sabbath.
And it came to pass.
It came to pass. Watch these hard-headed, no good, rotten black folks.
That there went out some of the people on the 7th day.
I'm going to do what I want to do. They went out. They went out to see, to do it anyway. Stubborn and hard-headed, rebellious and stiff-necked black folks.
And they found none.
And when they got there, they found none, because he already had told them wasn't going to be none the next day. But they went out anyway because they're hard-headed and hate Yah. When you hate Yahweh, you're going to act like this. You're going to do the opposite of what Yahweh said when you hate him. Read.
And Yahweh said unto Moses.
And Yahweh said unto Moses, to these hard-headed, stiff-necked, nappy-headed black Israelites,
how long refuse ye to keep my commandments and my laws?
How long y'all is not going to keep my commandments and laws? Y'all will want to know how long.
See, for that Yahweh have given you the Sabbath.
Yahweh the one gave us the Sabbath day. Paul and JC and Peter and James didn't give us no Sabbath day. Yahweh gave us the Sabbath day, not nobody else. The Sabbath come from Yah, fool.
Therefore he giveth you on the 6th day the bread of 2 days.
2 days, because he don't want you to cook on that 7th day. That's really why he give it to you.
Abide ye every man in his place.
Let every man stay at home in his place.
Let no man go out of his place on the 7th day.
Because y'all was hard-headed and stiff-necked the first time. Now I'm telling you right now, don't nobody go out his place on the 7th day. And when is the 7th day? Y'all know what it is, because Sunday the first day of the week. Now read that again.
See, for that Yahweh hath given you the Sabbath.
Yahweh the one gave us the Sabbath.
Therefore he giveth you on the 6th day the bread of 2 days.
2 days, that's right.
Abide ye every man in his place.
Abide every man in his place. Let everybody stay at home in his place.
Let no man go out of his place on the 7th day.
If you are a man, he talking to you. Read.
So the people rested on the 7th day.
They rested on the Sabbath day after that. Okay. Now let's go to Exodus. Exodus, hold all your comment and questions till I get through popping corn, then we're going to talk about it. And you're going to win some money today. I'm going to try to give away $500 if I can. Okay, start the first verse. Exodus 20:1.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 1. And Elohim spake all these words, saying, I am Yahweh the Elohim,
He told you who he is.
which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
I'm the one brought you out of slavery.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
That's the first commandment. Don't put nobody before him. Hold it. Say that again.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image.
This is what the image is. Now, he told you don't do this, but y'all did it anyway.
Or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them.
Don't bow down to that junk I just showed you.
Nor serve them.
Don't serve it.
For I, Yahweh thy Elohim, am a jealous Elohim.
Yahweh get jealous when you talk about somebody else, bragging on another God, and calling up on another God name. He get jealous.
Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children to the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me.
I thought everybody loved Yah. That's what, see, he just told you, visit the iniquity upon the fathers to the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me. These people hate Yah. Read.
And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
And these are the people that love Yahweh when he say, love me and keep my commandments, because you can't love Yahweh and don't keep his commandments. You can't do it like that. The book say, read it again.
And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
Yahweh gonna show mercy to thousands of them. I'm one of the 1,000, and these brothers and sisters on here is one of the 1,000. Gabriel Israel, Linus Arthur, not for sale, and the Jewel Gladly, y'all's only TV 100, y'all's son, and Mark Anthony. These are the people that love Yahweh, because they don't miss a beat on the Sabbath. They don't miss a beat with me. I'm popping corn every Shabbat, and they on there right on the money, because they seeking knowledge and trying to love Yahweh the right way. Now I want you to read it one more time.
And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
Yahweh say he gonna show all the people that love him and keep his commandments mercy. That's right, mercy. Read.
Thou shalt not take the name of Yahweh the Elohim in vain.
That's the 3rd commandment. Don't take his name in vain. When you call up on any other, if you call up on this junk here, you taking Yahweh's name in vain. When you call up on any guy, any deity, or anything, you taking Yahweh's name in vain. Read.
For Yahweh will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain.
Now which commandment you can't keep? Now keep reading. Now I'm gonna see this go for in the land or out the land.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Hold it. Why did he tell us to remember? Hold it. What does remember mean? Let's look up remember. Why would he tell us to remember something and forget it? Why would the Almighty give us commandments to keep and then punish us for not keeping it because he knew we couldn't keep them in the first place? That don't make sense. What do remember mean? All the blue right here.
Remember to think of again.
To think about it again.
To bring back to mind by trying, recall, to be careful not to forget.
Be careful not to forget. Don't forget. That's what remember means. Do not forget.
To mention as sending greetings. To keep in mind for a gift.
Keep in mind. Keep the commandments in mind. All the Sabbath day tomorrow, y'all, we got to get ready.
Inheritance, etc. To remember is to bring back to mind something one has kept alive in one's memory.
That's right. Don't forget. In other words, that was the commandment that was all over.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Why did Yahweh tell us to remember the Sabbath day and keep it? Because he didn't want you to forget.
6 days shalt thou labor.
I give you 6 days to do you. You got to work 6 days for Mr. Charlie, 6 days for yourself, or 6 days for whoever. Read.
And do all thy work.
Do all your work in 6 days. All of it.
But the 7th day is.
But my day, which is the 7th day, Yahweh said, but my day. Read that again. I was talking.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of Yahweh the Elohim.
That's Yahweh's day. That ain't my day or the white folks' day or nobody. That's Yahweh's day. He said, that's my day. Now start over.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of Yahweh the Elohim.
That's the 7th day belong to Yah. Fool. Read.
And thou shalt not do any work.
And on that 7th day, you ain't got no business doing no work. I don't care if he is paying you $200 an hour to come in on the Saturday. Read.
Thou, nor thy son.
If you got a son, he don't do no work.
Nor thy daughter.
You got a daughter, they don't do no work. This ain't only be talking to me, it's talking to my kids and everybody.
Thy manservant.
You got a servant that work for you, he ain't got no business doing no work. You keeping the Sabbath and working your manservant, you ain't supposed to do that.
Nor thy maidservant.
You got a maid around there, she supposed to sit her tail down too, just like you. Read.
Nor thy cattle.
The animals ain't supposed to be doing no work. You out there tending the ground with a donkey or a mule? No.
Nor thy stranger that's within thy gates.
You got a white man, a Japanese, a Puerto Rican, a Chinese, or whatever. If they stay with you, they ain't supposed to do no work. That means everybody sit down. The book covering everybody. If you got a stranger within your gate, he supposed to keep the Sabbath too. Read.
For in 6 days Yahweh made heaven and earth.
Who you think made the heaven and earth, fool? Yahweh did.
The sea.
Who you think made the sea, fool? Yahweh did.
And all that in them is.
And everything in outside you see is Yahweh. He made the water, the earth, and the heavens and everything else.
And rested the 7th day.
So if Yahweh rested on the 7th day, what the hell you doing working on the 7th day? You better than Yah? Is you a retarded fool? You're going to get your head knocked off, though. I'm going to show you on down through the... You can do what you want to do, but you're going to have a heart attack or a stroke. This thing doing it again. Last stop. He gonna knock your head off. He tried to stop. But keep reading.
Wherefore Yahweh blessed the Sabbath day.
He blessed the Sabbath day. He didn't bless no other day. Show me where he blessed Wednesday or Tuesday or Sunday. He blessed the 7th day.
And hallowed it.
And hallowed it. Now that's the fourth. Well, yeah, that's the fourth commandment. Read. This is the fifth one. Read.
Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which Yahweh that Elohim giveth thee.
We're supposed to honor our father and our mother. Honor means respect them. We're supposed to respect our parents. Whether they're a crackhead, or alcoholic, or dope fiend, or whatever they are, you're supposed to still respect your parents. I don't care if they're a prostitute or pimp or whatever they still your parents. Now show me when you ain't supposed to honor them because they ain't never bought you nothing. They didn't raise you. They didn't do this. They didn't do that. Read that again.
Honor thy father and thy mother.
It just say honor thy father and mother. It don't say don't honor my father because they gave me away. They didn't do this and they didn't do that for me. They didn't ever buy me no school clothes. They didn't do this. Read.
that thy days may be long upon the land which Yahweh thy Elohim giveth thee.
And when you honor your father and mother, you will live a long time. If you don't, you're going to get killed.
Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not murder.
You ain't supposed to murder nobody. Kill what? If you owe you $5,000, you're going to go kill him. No, let the Almighty knock his head off. You leave him alone.
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
When you commit adultery, when you go to church, did you know that? Go to Jeremiah 5 and I think it's 5 and 14. Yeah, Jeremiah. No, 7 and 14. 5. So let me show you how you can commit adultery other than messing with another man's wife. It's more than one way to commit adultery. Jeremiah 5 and 17, I think that's what it is.
Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 17. And they shall eat up thy harvest.
No, that ain't it. Let me get it. I think it's 5 and 7.
Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 7. How shall I pardon thee for this?
Yahweh said, how should I forgive you for this?
Thy children have forsaken me.
You have forgot all about Yahweh, and all you talk about is Christianity, Islam, and JC.
And sworn by them that are no gods.
And you sworn by something that ain't no God. Ain't no real God in the Quran and the New Testament, but you sworn by it.
When I have fed them to the full.
When I have fed you to the full, when I have told you the whole truth and nothing but the truth, you didn't have nothing but the truth. What they do?
They then committed adultery.
Then they went on to church and committed adultery.
And assembled themselves by troops in the harlots' houses.
Watch how many people are going to be in church this Sunday. By troops, by the harlot house. Yahweh called the church as a whole house. The harlot house mean you horn out of another God. It don't mean no whole like you get up us your way. Not that kind of hole. You horn out of another God. That's what committing adultery is at this point. Read.
They were as fed horses in the morning.
You was a fed horses in the morning.
Everyone neighed after his neighbor's wife.
Everybody in the church having sex with each other after his neighbor's wife. The woman sitting in the first row with her legs open while the preacher talking about what Paul said. Read.
Shall I not visit for these things?
Yahweh said, should I not knock his head off? Should I not visit you for these things? Lying to the people, talking about the man died for the sin, came 2,000 years ago. You got to go through him to get to me. Should I visit them for this? Read.
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh said it. The book said it. Now go back to the commandments. Go back to the 15th verse.
Thou shalt not steal.
You should not steal. If everybody kept the commandments, everybody can be trusted. If everybody kept Yahweh commandments, then you could trust your brothers and your sisters.
Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor.
They'll get up in the courtroom and lie on you in a minute. Oh, he sold me 5 of these when you sold him 2. Bear false witness against thy neighbor means tell a lie on your neighbor. Say something that's a lie. Lie on a person. You ain't got no business doing that.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house.
Don't want none of your neighbors. Don't want his house. What else?
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife.
Don't want to lay with his wife.
Nor his manservant.
Don't want his manservant to work for you.
Nor his maidservant.
Don't want his maidservant to work for you. Get your own manservant, maidservant, your own wife. Get your own. Leave that man stuff alone. Read.
Nor his ox.
Don't want his animal. Go steal his German shepherd out of his yard.
Nor his ass. Nor anything that is thy neighbor's.
Don't want none of your neighbors. Keep reading.
And all the people saw the thunderings and the lightnings and the noise of the trumpet and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off. And they said unto Moses, Speak thou with us, and we will hear. But let not Elohim speak with us, lest we die.
They were scared for Yah to talk. They wanted Moses to talk for them. They needed a lawyer. They didn't want Yahweh to talk. They wanted Moses to talk.
And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, for Elohim has come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not.
That you sin not. Okay, then let's go to Exodus 24. Exodus 24, let me see. Exodus 24 and 12.
Exodus chapter 24, verse 12. And Yahweh said unto Moses, Come up to me into the mount
Yahweh told Moses, come up to the mountain
and be there,
and be there.
and I will give thee tables of stone
When I get through writing the table of stone
and a law
and a law,
and commandments which I have written, that thou mayest teach them.
the Almighty wrote the commandments and laws and statutes for Moses to teach us. That's what we're supposed to be doing right now, teaching our family and friends and family about the commandments. That's what I just read to you, the commandment. Now go to Exodus 34. Okay, Exodus 34. That's right. You're supposed to respect your parents. I don't care what they is or what they did. Okay, I said 34. Let's go to 34 and 20. Let's see, 27. No. Oh yeah, 27. 34 and 27.
Exodus chapter 34, verse 27. And Yahweh said to Moses,
Yahweh talked to Moses.
write thou these words.
He talked to Moses, told him to write. He never talked to nobody in the New Testament, but he talked to Moses.
For after the tenor of these words, I have made a covenant with thee and with Israel.
Okay, we're gonna find out what that word covenant is. We're gonna do it with covenant. Read.
And he was there with Yahweh 40 days and 40 nights.
He was on Mount Sinai for 40 days and 40 nights. What else he didn't do?
He did neither eat bread nor drink water.
How many people y'all know can go 40 days and 40 nights without no food and water?
And he wrote upon the tables the words of the covenant.
Of the covenant.
The 10 commandments.
The covenant is the 10 commandments. That's what the covenant is. The covenant is the 10 commandments. Read.
And it came to pass, when Moses came down from Mount Sinai with the 2 tables of testimony in Moses' hand, when he came down from the mount, that Moses wist not that the skin of his face shone while he talked with him.
Okay, now go Deuteronomy 29. Deuteronomy 29. Watch this, y'all. We're going to start at the 9th verse. Deuteronomy 29 and 9.
Deuteronomy chapter 29, verse 9. Keep therefore the words of this covenant.
What do keep mean? Hold it. Now the covenant is the 10 commandments. He told to keep the covenant. Okay, he say keep. What do keep mean? It's up there somewhere.
Keep, to have or hold and not let go.
Don't never let it go.
Continue.
Continue.
To carry out.
To carry out.
Fulfill.
Fulfill.
Observe.
Observe.
Forever.
Forever. He said keep forever. That would keep mean forever.
To continue.
To continue.
Go on.
Go on and on.
To go or do as fast as.
Keep it fast. Do it. Keep mean do. Okay, now read it again.
Keep therefore the words of this covenant.
That means keep it forever. Keep this covenant forever, the commandments.
And do them.
And do them. What do mean? Let me see if it means something else. It say do them. What do mean?
Do, to work at or carry out an action.
Action. Your mouth talking, that ain't no action. Action when you do it.
Perform.
Perform.
To finish.
Finish. That means when you go to the graveyard, you finish. Only way you stop doing is when you're in the cemetery.
To bring about.
To bring about.
Cause.
Cause.
To put forth. To take care of. Attend to be right for the purpose.
To be right for the purpose. That's what do mean. Do it. Now, keep finish read.
That ye may prosper in all that ye do.
Everything, when you keep this covenant and the commandments, you're going to prosper in everything that you do.
Ye stand this day, all of you, before Yahweh your Elohim.
Now, he was talking to the people way back then. He's talking to them, though, but he's going to be talking to us in a few minutes. Talking about the ones that live in the day. Read.
Your captains of your tribes, your elders,
We from the tribe of Judah, the capital of the tribe of Judah, talking about all them,
and your officers,
your officers,
with all the men of Israel,
with all the nappy-headed Israelites, all of, not some of,
your little ones,
your babies,
your wives,
your wives,
and thy stranger that is in thy camp.
and the stranger. We had white folks and Gentiles with us in the camp. They got to do the same thing.
From the hewer of thy wood unto the drawer of thy
The
water,
hero of the wood, the one chopping wood,
that thou shouldest enter into covenant with Yahweh thy Elohim,
into the covenant of Yahweh,
and to his oath,
and to his oath,
which Yahweh thy Elohim maketh with thee this day,
talking to them back then, because this when it was wrote back then. Ain't talking about now, but watch this.
that he may establish thee today for a people unto himself, and that he may be unto thee a Elohim, as he has said unto thee,
be a God just like he said he gonna be.
as he has sworn to thy fathers,
Our father Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob.
That's right. Read.
Neither with you only do I make this covenant and this oath,
I don't just make the covenant oath with the people back then. Watch this. Read.
but with him that standeth here with us this day before Yahweh Elohim,
The people that's living today, I'm talking to them too. I'm talking about way back then, thousands and millions of years ago, but I'm still talking about the people today to do the standing with us today. So the law was wrote for them people back then and us. Not just them, fool. Read it again. I'm popping corn, y'all.
but with him that standeth here with us this day before Yahweh Elohim,
But the people that's standing here today talking about us, we got to keep that law and that covenant. That's right. The book popping it. What verse you at?
15.
Okay.
And also with him that is not here with us this day,
And everybody that ain't here with us today. Moses ain't here. Abraham ain't here. Isaac ain't here. Job ain't here. That's right. He said even the ones that ain't even here with this day. Read it again.
but with him that standeth here with us this day before Yahweh Elohim,
But the ones that's standing right here today got to keep my commandments and laws. He talking to us. We wasn't in the land, and we right. We in the strength. He talking to us right now today. So don't tell me he wrote the commandments for Moses and them. He wrote it for us too.
and also with him that is not here with us this day,
And the people that ain't here with us today. I'm talking to Moses them, and I'm talking about Yehuda right now today. So don't tell me you ain't supposed to be keeping the commandments today. He wrote it thousands of years ago, still meaning today. What you mean? He just wrote it for the Israelites back then. He wrote it for the Israelites today.
for ye know how we have dwelt in the land of Egypt, and how we came through the nations which ye passed by.
That's right. Hold it. That's all I wanted. So when somebody tell you you can't keep the commandments no more, they're a lie. And when they tell you he was only talking to Moses now, you a lie. Talking to us. Now let's go to Leviticus 26. He was only talking to Moses. He was only talking to them people, them Israelites. You a lie. Talking to us today. The ones that ain't here, the ones that still here today. And Moses and them ain't here. So he talking to us. That's y'all excuse y'all don't want to do right. Want to come up with a lame excuse, but I'm going to break it off. I'm going to let the book pop it. The book going to knock your head off. Go to Leviticus 26. Start at the first verse.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse 1. Ye shall make you no idols nor graven image.
You ain't got no business making this or that. Read.
Neither rear you up a standing image.
Don't put no standing image up in your house.
Neither shall ye set up any image of stone in your land.
Read.
To bow down to it. For I am Yahweh your Elohim.
That's right.
Ye shall keep my Sabbaths and reverence my sanctuary. I am Yahweh.
I'm Yahweh.
If you walk in my statutes
If you walk in my statutes
and keep my commandments
and keep my commandments, because I ain't never told you not to keep them. Read.
and do them,
And do them. Not talk about them. Be about them. You do everything else. You do everything else. But do the commandments. Read.
then I will give you rain in due season,
Then I'm going to give you rain in due season.
and the land shall yield her increase,
That's right. Read.
and the trees of the field shall yield their fruit.
And we didn't do that. That's when we in the United States because we didn't keep the commandments. Read.
And your threshing shall reach unto the vintage, and the vintage shall reach unto the sowing time, and ye shall eat your bread to the full, and dwell in your land safely.
That's when we didn't dwell in our land safely because we wanted to disobey the commandments.
And I will give peace in the land,
He'll give peace in the land if you keep the commandment, which we didn't.
and ye shall lie down, and none shall make you afraid.
Right now, you scared to death. Feds come knock on your door, you start pissing and messing on yourself, scared to death, thinking they finna come give you 100 years. This wouldn't be happening if you kept the commandment. Read.
And I will rid evil beasts out of the land.
I'll stop the evil beast from killing you. That's raining. You can't go out there in the woods and you think ain't nothing gonna bite you. That rattlesnake and that black mama gonna tear your tail up.
Neither shall the sword go through your land. Through your land.
That's right. Ain't gonna be no killing if they'd have kept the commandments.
And ye shall chase your enemies.
And you should chase your enemy right now. The enemy chasing us. Why? Because we didn't keep the commandment. Read.
And they shall fall before you by the sword.
They would have fell before by the sword, but now we falling by the sword. They kill you anytime. Ain't nothing gonna be dead. Ain't no justice. Read.
And 5 of you shall chase 100.
5 of us chase 100, but not today.
And 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight.
Right. That's how it would have been if we would have kept the commandments.
And your enemies shall fall before you by the sword.
Now we falling by the sword. Enemies would have failed, but now we falling.
For I will have respect unto you.
Yahweh will have respect in us if we'd have kept the commandment. Now he let anything happen to you.
And make you fruitful, and multiply you, and establish my covenant with you. And ye shall eat old store, and bring forth the old because of the new. And I will set my tabernacle among you, and my soul shall not abhor you.
And my soul ain't gonna hate you. Why? Because you keep the commandment. Y'all abhor mean hate.
And I will walk among you, and will be your Elohim.
Yahweh said, I'm gonna walk among you if you'd have kept my commandments and I'm gonna be with you. I'm gonna let my angel, I ain't gonna let nothing happen bad to you.
Ye shall be my people.
That's right, we'll be his people.
I am Yahweh your Elohim,
He our God.
which brought you forth out of the land of Egypt,
I'm the one that brought you out of captivity, slavery, and bondage.
that ye should not be their bondmen.
That we should not be a slave no more.
And I have broken the bands of your yoke.
He had broken the band, man. He destroyed all the Egyptians for us. He drowned Pharaoh's army.
And made you go upright.
And we went upright.
But if ye will not hearken unto me,
If we won't listen to Yahweh, which half of y'all don't, half of y'all do and half of you don't,
and will not do all these commandments,
and you don't do all Yahweh commandments, and they say do 8 of them or 6 of them or 4, do all the 10 commandments.
and if ye shall despise my statutes,
And if you hate Yahweh's statute,
or if your soul abhor my judgments,
and if you hate Yahweh's judgments,
so that ye will not do all my commandments,
so you will not do all Yahweh commandments,
but that ye break my covenant,
and you break Yahweh covenant, and that's the commandments,
I also will do this unto you.
I'm going to do this to you when you break my commandment. Talking to all the hard-headed, stiff-necked, nappy-headed Israelites.
I will even appoint over you terror.
I'm going to get terror. Terror, boy, listen. Your house going to burn up. Your tree going to fall on it. You're going to get killed in a car wreck. I'll put terror up on you.
Consumption,
TB, tuberculosis. I do all that too.
and the burning ague,
The burning ague
that shall consume the eyes,
that can consume the eyes. I'll make you blind.
and cause sorrow of heart.
Sorrow of heart.
And ye shall sow your seed in vain,
That's right.
for your enemies shall eat it.
Your enemies gonna eat it.
And I will set my face against you.
Yahweh said, I'm going to set my face against you. Why? Because you don't keep my commandment. I'm going to let anything happen to you. Everything will happen to you. I'm going to curse you. Read.
And ye shall be slain before your enemies.
And the white folks can do you any kind of way they want to do you. They ain't going to get no justice and no peace. Oh my God, the back turned on you because you ain't keeping this commandment. I don't have no problem with it. Hold it right there. Let's go to, let me show you. Go to Proverbs. Let me show you the reason why I don't have no problem with it. Oh man, so make the enemies get your tail. Let me see what I want. Let me see. Go to Proverbs 16:7. Watch this coin. Proverbs 16:7.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 7. When a man's ways please Yahweh,
when your ways please Yah,
he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
He make them leave you alone. When your ways please Yah, he make the Gentile and your enemies leave you alone. Read it again.
When a man's ways please Yahweh,